Hello, Luke. I wanted to talk to you a little bit and tell you how great you are, how much I love you. So I'm going to start by talking about before you were born. While you were in your mama's tummy, we were trying to figure out what we were going to name you. And I had a dream that you should be called Luke, after the physician in the New Testament. And I just kind of felt at that time that you would go on to become a doctor. And that's why your name had to be Luke. So she and I had this long discussion. This is a funny story you might want to pass along. She wanted to name you. And I said, well, I think he needs to be named something else, and I want to name him. And she said, okay, well then I get to name every other child. I said, okay, that'll work.
You name every other one.
And so after that, what that meant to me was every other child. So when Nathan came along, she got to name Nathan. Juliana came along, it was my turn because that was the every other child. Well, I had tricked her. She wants to debate that still to this day. But that's what we agreed to, and that's pretty much what happened. So I knew before you were born that you were going to be Luke. It took some time to come up with your middle name. Ammon was such an amazing missionary. And I want all of my children to become amazing missionaries. I wanted to be like Ammon on my mission. I don't know how close I came, but you carry the name. And so your initials make the word lamb. And when you were born, what I remember most is your hair. Your hair would just stick straight out. And you had such beautiful skin and just a calm demeanor. You're so calm. We would take you down to my mom's, and she had a gift with children, especially babies. And even if you had just been sleeping, had finished your nap and everything, we'd hand you to her. You'd lay in her arms, and every time you'd fall asleep in Nana's arms. That was a pretty interesting thing that the two of you shared. Well, it didn't take us long to start feeling your spirit. It's like you didn't cry. You weren't loud, fussy, but your spirit was warm and caring and loving. It is. You are going to do great things in this world. It also didn't take long for us to realize how smart you are. You wanted to learn how to read, and so I was reading these little things that help children learn how to read. The next thing I know, you take them by yourself and taught yourself to read. You were pretty young when you did this. And then you wanted to learn how to tell time, and we kind of gave you the basics. The next thing you know, you can tell time on an analog clock. You just taught yourself that. So you have the ability to learn amazing things. Anything you want, intellectually, you will be able to accomplish. You have a gift, that brain of yours, and the ability to learn and retain information. Wow, what I would have given to have that during school. Would have been able to just do all kinds of things I had so much interest in, but I just couldn't grasp them fast enough sometimes. You have that, and you love. You really love. You especially love your family. Juliana sometimes feels smothered from your love. But your mom and I, we just love it when you want to cuddle with us and just share that beautiful heart of love. I love you. There's so many things, so many gifts that you have. You love life. You love learning. And you want to learn new things and try new things. That's so great. As a missionary, I think those are some of the most important things. To love the people you serve, and then to learn what is of interest to them and make a connection. You've always had a gift of being able to talk to people. So continue to use your gift, and doors will open.